What's going on, y'all? In this video, we're going to be teaching you guys the advanced version of our Sumbrada drill from the Bias Tres Manos system. I'm here with my partner, Guru Sam. We're going to break it down for you guys and kind of show you how it differentiates from just a basic Sumbrada. So if you guys want to learn that first, make sure you guys click the link up here. I'll also have it in the description if you guys want to watch it later. I have a basic Sumbrada breakdown as well on this channel. Just to give you guys a quick reference, the Sumbrada drill, there's so many different variations depending on the system, depending on the actual application. But basically, Sumbrada drill, sometimes they call it shadow, or it's relatively based around the umbrella blocks. And from there, you go into a series of movements to go into a flow drill between you and your partner. So when we're talking about an advanced Sumbrada, we're adding just more than the umbrella block itself. We go through a sequence, and then I will get a turn, my partner will get a turn. Then we can kind of just flow at our own tempo to simulate these specific situations in a combative sense. Now obviously when we do the drill, we're not trying to beat each other up, we're not trying to challenge each other, and that's a very key important fact when you do train with a partner, to have compliancy and understand that this is a flow drill, this is not sparring, this is not a self-defense situation. So as we start the drill, we'll break it down step by step. One partner is going to be the feeder in the beginning, one partner will be the one initiating the Sumbrada. So I'll be doing my umbrella block to the right, and then we'll flow down into an X pattern. So this is an angle 1 to angle 1, down to the knee, and we end up in a round stab position. So because I did the Sumbrada, I'm going to go first for the series of techniques. He's going to stab, I'm going to come in with a round stab block. So I'm just pointing my stick down, and I'm curving my body to make sure that it passes my waist. I'm going to check with my left hand, come back up with a puño strike. He's going to block it with his hand here. And he's going to take that hand to feed it down into his Sumbrada, or his umbrella on the left side. I follow up with an arco strike, he goes to the right side. And this is our transition. Now we switch it to the other side. Now I'm going to stab, my partner's going to block. He comes in, I check it, and I feed it. So I'm going to take my hand, I'm almost going to push it down so that I can lift up into my umbrella. Go to the other side, umbrella, and then we flow from here. So the Sumbrada, even though it's called an advanced drill, it's fairly simple to understand. You can actually slow down the video and watch it if you want step by step, if that breakdown wasn't enough for you guys. But again, the whole idea is when you go through a Sumbrada, especially with an advanced Sumbrada, if you feel good with your partner, if you guys want to mix it up a little bit and be a little bit more freestyle, you can break the Sumbrada, take different pieces from it, and just go into another drill. And I think the essence of a flow drill is to be able to break the pattern. But in order to kind of be on the same terms with your partner, you got to have a pattern to follow in the first place. You got to have a structure, you got to have sort of like a timeline where you can refer to just in case we miss a beat or I forget what it is we're trying to do. So that's where the intent comes from. That's where the application of the Sumbrada comes from. And that's why you'll find so many different variations of the drill itself. So let me just flip this around real quick so we can go over some key points. When we do a Sumbrada, we want to make sure that as I'm doing it, especially on the right hand side, I want to take my safety hand and I want to make sure, if possible, I want to clear the stick. So I don't just want this to slide down. Very likely it will because of the intent behind a strike. But at the same time, I want to clear it and get it away from me when I do a Sumbrada. Okay? If I were to follow up from a Sumbrada or from an umbrella block, I want to make sure that when it's deflected, there's nothing in the path for me to strike here. If I were just to simply let him recover and then strike, now we get caught in a loop because now you can put a stick in front of mine. So you want to make sure you're trying to clear that. If by chance you don't get to clear it, at least you get to support or augment your umbrella and making sure that this is not going to smack back in your face if the strike is able to overwhelm you. Okay? And then I touched base on this as well, but when we go through the drill, we get down to the round stab position. Once we get here, you want to make sure you turn your body and you almost want to push the stick out. If you keep it nice and tight to your body, this stab is still going to come in towards you. Right? You don't want to train your partner to do a round stab like this, where you're going to miss anyways. So realistically, we didn't have to move. So even though it's on kind of like a round angle, it's still coming in towards me. So I need to push it out of the way, create the space here where I can now check and have space to follow up. So when you're doing the Sumbrada, especially in the advanced format, it's very important to focus around all the things that surround it, not just the umbrella block. Because when you look at kind of like a basic Sumbrada, which is more of a stationary drill here, so if my partner does that, basically we're just mimicking each other, slightly twisting and just going through the blocks itself. But the thing is, when you try to make the transition from flow drills to more of a sparring application, maybe self-defense, no fight is ever that stationary, especially with weapons. We're very dynamic and we're moving all over the place. So you want to be able to get your body in the right position in order to do the right techniques. So don't cheat out your partner with that round stab. Don't cheat them out on any of the techniques by kind of giving them the opportunity to miss it and recover. If you make a mistake, you make a mistake. You can always do it again. That's the beauty about flow drills. So take the time with your partner, go through it properly, train the right attributes. Have fun with it, guys. So comment below if you guys were able to use this drill, or if you guys do a Sumbrada yourself. I'd love to know more about the Sumbradas you guys do out there. Subscribe to this channel if you're new to it. If you did enjoy the video, thumbs up as well. I highly appreciate that. Until next time, catch you guys then.